They say wild boars are afraid of people. But what if one learned how to watch you? What if it didn't run away because it was waiting for you to be completely alone? I decided to go camping by myself near an old, remote forest reserve. It was the perfect escape. No cell signal, no other people. Just the quiet rustle of leaves and the deep, heavy silence of the woods. Before I set off, one of the locals gave me a strange piece of advice. He leaned in close and said, "If you hear footsteps at night, don't just assume they're animals." I just laughed it off. That was a big mistake. That night, the cold woke me up, but it wasn't just a chill. I heard a sound, a low, heavy snorting, and it was very, very close to my tent. I froze, holding my breath, hoping it would just go away. Then I heard footsteps. They weren't frantic or wild, like a spooked deer. They were a slow, measured. Each step seemed deliberate, like something was choosing exactly where to place its feet, carefully avoiding making too much noise. My heart was pounding, but curiosity got the better of me. I slowly, silently, unzipped the tent flap, just enough to peek outside. The moonlight cut through the trees, and that's when I saw it. A massive wild boar stood at the edge of the clearing. It was huge, covered in old scars. But something was wrong. It wasn't moving like any animal I'd ever seen. It was standing upright, perfectly still, and its eyes, they were fixed right on me. There was no anger in them, just an unnerving, intelligent curiosity. It was as if it was studying me, learning my every move. That was it for me. I scrambled out of the tent and just ran. I didn't look back. I just sprinted into the darkness. Branches whipping at my face. I could hear them snapping behind me, but the sound wasn't the sound of a charge. It was just walking. It was keeping a steady distance, matching my pace almost perfectly. And then I heard something that made my blood run cold. Breathing. Not the snorting of a boar, but the soft, controlled breathing of a person trying not to be heard. Up ahead, I saw the silhouette of an old, abandoned hunting cabin. I threw myself against the door, fumbled with a rusted lock, and slammed it shut behind me. I stood there in the pitch black, my back against the wood, listening. Minutes felt like hours. Then it came. 3 slow, deliberate knocks on the door. Not hard, not violent, almost polite. And then a voice whispered through the thick wood, low and calm. "You noticed you weren't supposed to?" The next thing I knew, it was morning. Search and rescue teams found me huddled inside the cabin, staring at the door. They told me they'd swept the area and found nothing. No animal tracks. No signs of a struggle. Nothing. As they were helping me back to the trail, one of the rangers pulled me aside and said quietly, "This forest, it has something that it doesn't chase you, it studies you." That night, back in my apartment, I couldn't sleep. The city noise faded. The hallway outside my door went quiet, and that's when I heard it again. Footsteps. Slow. Careful. Learning. Some things don't hunt you. They wait until they understand exactly how you live. Thanks for watching.